Well, I had the chance to study graphic design in Penningen, École supérieure d'art graphique à Paris. And then just after I left school, I was hired by a broadcast design company. So that was my dream because I always loved TV. So I stayed there during 3-4 years. And then I decided to leave the company to work as a freelance, and I worked a lot, and I was often I was in competitions, and I was losing the competitions because I was by myself. So I was a bit mad about that. So I decided to have my own company because I felt that this way I could go further, and that's the way it happened. So I'm a former graphic designer, but then today I manage a team, and I'm very proud of that because I think that's a good way to continue in the idea of being creative day after day, and well, that makes me very happy. Um, 17 Mars because it's my birthday. The most memorable project I worked on was a Christmas design that we did for France 2, something like 7-8 years ago. It was the first big project for us, for a channel, and I was very proud of that because the artistic director of the channel, he gave us his confidence, and we managed to do that. And because of this project, I gather a team, and this team is still with me today. So, well, this is one of the most important projects of 17 Mars history, in a way, because of that. And because I love Christmas. I think Christmas time is for us a great opportunity to be very creative. So we are always very happy to work on holiday projects. I love to get my inspiration from visiting museums. Actually, I think in our speed world, it's always a luxury to go to museums and to sit down and to be in front of the work and to feel very close to the artist that took time to create this work. So that's what I love the most. To be in a special space dedicated to inspiration is great, but of course inspiration is everywhere. But I would say that I prefer to be by myself in silence and close to souls that create things with their arts. I think that's for me the best way to come back home and to do great things, and not to do things by comparing to the other ones. I think with all the social networks, and sometimes we feel a bit lost because we think that we won't be able to do the same, and I think the most important when you are looking for inspiration is to be faithful to who you are and not to feel under pressure. Even if, of course, a great part of our job is to be related to a brief, and of course, I wouldn't say that I found inspiration for some brands in museums. I mean, but as a creative, I really feel to take time for myself, and then I can come back to fight. I don't know if I choose my clients. I would say that I'm attracted by a brand, by the value of the brand, by the way it expresses itself or it doesn't express itself. So when I feel useful, I try to give all what I am, all what I'm thinking about. And then I'm retained by the human beings who are behind this brand. I'm retained by their kindness. I love to work with kind people. I think We can be talented, we can be creatives, but it doesn't allow us to be crazy. So let's keep cool, let's keep natural, and yes, I think the most important is to work together and to push the limits together. And that's why actually I'm looking for brave clients, because well, I have many ideas and I really want to go very far away. I would say I have an instinctive management style. I think the most important is to share sensitivity, to share values, and that's the way my team is, because it's been many years now that we work together, and we had the opportunity to be sad, to be happy, to be together. And I think that's a good way to go further and to be proud of what we do. That's it. I love to recruit new talent. I think it's great to discover some new people, some new sensitivities, and I'm the one that is the more involved into the recruit of new talent. So I go on social networks and I try to catch the images that I am looking for, or to be surprised about something. And I think that after all these years, I really managed to catch even a tiny detail. And sometimes, well, yes, I know that this girl or this guy is able to do great things. So then I try to canalize. I don't know if it's an English word. Anyway, I try well, I love to groom people till a certain level, and then to see them going away. I mean, I like when they come back a little bit, but I think it's a part of my vocation to look and to find and to put together. I feel sometimes I'm a kind of a hub, and to mix different sensitivities and to rise collective sensitivity for the company for 17 months is great. 17 Mars is a brand design agency, so it means that we conceive brands, I mean logos, brands' identities, visual territories for brands. But we have a vision. We have the vision of the motion. We are kind of motion native agency, so we always think about how the brand will behave on a screen. And that's very important, of course, nowadays. So that's it. And I would say that our core business is broadcast design. We are working for channels, and we do some graphics for programs and some rebranding or branding for channels. My personal process is a secret, very well guarded and very expensive. Motion design is a language. It connects people. It has to make sense. It's visual, it moves, it's alive. I think it's the best language ever. I think we have a lot of talent in France. I think we are very impressed by what is happening across the borders. I mean, in the States or in England or in Asia. I mean, of course, with the social networks, we see every day great animations, great motions, and we have to be self-confident and to believe in what we can do here in France, to be recognized. I think that's why I'm getting up every morning, actually, because with 17 Mars, I try to make the French voice heard, and I try to share with my clients this vision. I would say that one of the favorite part of my job is when my team is showing me the first still frame of an idea that I had or an idea that they wanted to show me. But when it's an idea that I had and when I see that they can make it bigger than what I was thinking about, I think that's the best moment, because then we begin to play ping pong and we never stop. So yes, I think that's the most joyful moment for me. Well, I'm not dreaming about being a man to be more successful. I think it would be more useful for me to have 48 hours per day. I would say that the next step for 17 Mars is to increase our international presence. We've been to Los Angeles, to New York, to Amsterdam, to London, and we are connected with channels and with companies that begin to give us some projects. So we are very happy, very proud about that. And we have also kind of a lab. We are very involved into new techniques, because I think graphic design and motion design is very connected to all these new technologies. And I mean, it's true. I'm not the only one to think about that. And we are working on experiments, and we hope that soon we'll be able to input these experiments about augmented reality, about virtual reality into our project. And I hope that we'll catch these brave clients I'm always talking about, that will make us go further. And well, we have many next steps actually. It never stops. What could I say to Motion Plus Design? Well, I would say thank you for this beautiful armchair. It's very comfortable. It's been half an hour I'm talking in English, so I feel very secured with this great armchair. So that's the first point. And then more seriously, of course, I would say thank you, because it's a great organization with great people, and that's very precious. And this way, our passion, our business is getting stronger. And I think it has to be, motion design has to be seen, has to be shared, and to be such demanding with that is important. And we have to keep this demand strong, bold. So I'm very proud to be here today, and that's really a big thank you.